You became an entrepreneur to make money. And don't forget, you became an entrepreneur to have a life. This is the Savvy Podcast, helping entrepreneurs connect with the vision that's bigger than themselves. Learn how to stop trading in your wife or husband and kids for your success. Get ready to have your beliefs about traditional leadership methods challenged and learn how to enjoy massive productivity gains and in less time than you can believe. This is the Savvy Podcast.
Welcome to the Savvy Podcast. I'm Tim Marshall, and today I have the privilege of hosting Josh Cary for a brief chat. Now, Josh spent 40 years in hiding. That's right. He was hiding every aspect of himself and showing up with a mask on in all areas of life, trying to gain approval of everyone else. Hey, and I think most of us here listening will know what that feels like. And at 19, he changed his name, entered into what would become a 15-year career of professional acting and film and a filmmaker. So the applause and external accolades didn't completely heal his feeling of anxieties and insecurities, and he found himself more isolated than ever. So today, Josh is a co-founder of Podmax, an on-air brands company, a podcast production and media company that provides training and events catering to entrepreneurs who have meaningful messages to share. So Josh is also an accomplished podcast host of 2 shows with over 200 episodes, and he's a business coach to entrepreneurs who are ready, willing, and able to say F that noise. So welcome, Josh. Absolute privilege to have you here today, and welcome.
Thank you, Tim. I love being here. Thank you.
It's an absolute pleasure. So you know the drill, 7 questions, 7 minutes, jump on in. I know there's going to be some resonating here with the audience. So let's start. Wait, I'll hit the timer. And question number 1, who's your ideal client?
Our ideal client are founders and executives and CEOs who have built successful 7 or 8 figure companies, and they get so trapped by their company that has the spotlight. In other words, It's now time for them to shine within their company and get their personal message heard.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And number 2, what's the problem that you solve for those entrepreneurs?
It's a fewfold. These founders, executives, and CEOs are certainly busy. They also don't know necessarily the culture of the podcast space itself. They might not know how to break in, how to connect, how to get in front of hosts. So we help them break through all of that. We help them match up with the right show hosts for them. We also help them identify, communicate, and practice and rehearse their meaningful message. They want their personal message heard, and we help them craft and create that message and get it out through the podcast space.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And so what are the typical symptoms people experience? So if they're in the audience here and they're successful, and they know they've got more inside of them,
Exactly.
Tell me what the symptoms are they experience.
Well, they have a very successful business, but now it's like the business is running the show, right? The business is the lead act. They know that they're up at night with a bigger mission that still hasn't been accomplished just through the success of the company. Like I said, it's now time for them to step up and shine, for them to make their personal impact on the world and get their message heard. Sure.
And that resonates massively with those that we work with, because we only work with those that have a vision bigger than themselves. So number 4, what are the common mistakes people make when they're trying to solve that problem?
A lot of people don't realize the difficulty in actually crafting the message. They don't realize that communication is the link, that communication is key. And most importantly, that communication and guesting on shows and crafting and sharing your message is a learnable skill. Yes. So they'll just think like, I can do this. I'll get someone to get me on their show and we'll just talk. We'll have a conversation. No, we know it's more than that. Good news. This is a learnable skill. So by sitting down and being able to understand what your message is, what the key points and the talking points are, and how to craft those together in a compelling and engaging way makes all the difference.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Loving this. And we're basically 3.5 minutes in, so we're going really, really great on time. So what's one valuable free action that the audience can take away now and implement that'll help them solve that? So
yeah, you might have the idea, like so many of us do, that, you know what, I want to make an impact on the world. I want to make an impact on the people I serve. Great. That's what we're here for. Now it starts with, okay, let's figure out what your message is. So the thing you can do is take a pen and paper or take your favorite app and start jotting down some of these notes. You have to get clarity. That's the first step. Clarity. What is your message? What is your journey? Where are you? What is the big lesson? What's the mission you're on? What are you trying to tell people? What do you want people to know about you or the greater good and bigger picture around them? So take a little bit of time to start jotting this down, seeing what recurring themes come up over and over, and then start speaking them. Start pulling up your phone and making these short videos on social media and getting them out there and seeing what resonates with people. You of all people, Tim, know that this is a great strategy, right?
Absolutely.
Just start putting
100%.
little bits out there and start seeing what works and what people are responding to, and then extract from there. Step one, get clarity, get your message out on paper and start putting it out into the universe.
Beautiful. I love that. Absolutely love that. And you're 100% correct. We practice that and have proved that not only in our own, but in our clients as well. So it's that's absolutely epic. So where can we send, if the audience is sitting here today and there's some resonation and they're like, yes, I've got something, I need to get that out there. Where can we send them so they can find out a little bit more about you?
Me and my business partner, Eric Cabral, we're co-founders of Podmax. We have a 60-minute workshop recorded session for you that details how to get the attention of your audience, which is basically how to craft your personal message. It goes through what we call the 4 C's. And like I said, it's all about activating your audience. Starting with the first C, clarity. You can find the other 3 C's during this free workshop training session. It's at podmax.co/masterclass.
Fantastic. So we will pop that link wherever you're watching or listening to this. That link will be available either in the show notes or in the description directly below. And we got 1 minute and we're on to the last question. So from all your years of experience, what's the most valuable free tip you can give the audience?
Wherever you find the most fear is absolutely where you need to walk towards. You need to gain such a sense of self-awareness, and whenever that sense of fear creeps in, find the power, find the ability, find the excitement, dare I say, to walk towards it and right through it. That's all life is about.
Yeah, so true. Now that's going to resonate very, very much with our team and our clients and our audience, because one of the things that we teach and practice on a daily basis is bold moves, which is something that is stepping into that fear and with high accountability. So that's something that will resonate massively. So, hey, it's been an absolute privilege, Josh, and we're smack on the 7 minutes right now. And
cool.
Thank you so much. No doubt we'll be talking again in the future.
This was an absolute pleasure, Tim. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
You've been listening to the Savvy Podcast, helping entrepreneurs connect with a vision that's bigger than themselves, stopping the trading in their wife and husband and kids for their success. We hope you've gotten some useful and practical information from this show, and we hope you had fun along the way. We know we did. We'll be back soon, but in the meantime, if you want to know more about the Savvy Method, hit the website at www.thesavvymethod.com. We'll see you again soon.